I know that you are for me. I know that you are for me. I know that you will never forsake me in my weakness. And I know that you have come now, even if to ride upon my heart.
Guys, it's Frankie again. I've been reading here recently in Romans chapter 8, and I got to verse 28, and it says, "All things work together for the good of those who love God or are called according to his purpose." And I've read that scripture so many times, and I just feel like someone needs to hear that. If you love God, number one, you're in a relationship where he'll protect you. You're in a relationship where he'll look over you. You're in a relationship where he'll even give you the ingredients of life so that you can live to the fullest. He sent his son for you and me so that we can have a bridge back to God. We've been separated through the sin of the world. We've been separated through our own faults and through our own sinful ways. But God has sent his son. So accepting his son is accepting God. And it says very clearly in Romans 8:28, all those that love God, everything works together for the good of those that love God. Well, guess what? I'm not saying that you'll never face a hard time in your life because you love God. Matter of fact, you'll probably face some more challenges than the normal person. But what I am saying is, at the end of the day, when the story is over, so to speak, for this life, all the things that God wanted to do in you and through you will work for the good of him. And the good of him is bringing and drawing others to him so that they can have the same hope that you and me have. It goes on to say in verse 31, it says, "And if we know all these things, if God is for us, who can be against us?" A lot of us, including myself, are facing challenges, big mountains, big things in our life. And we don't know exactly how we're going to get through it. And doing it alone is even a harder thing. But I want to remind you, I want to remind someone out there, and I had to be reminded myself, God is for me. He's for you. And if he's for us, who can be against us? It says it very clearly. Paul, as he wrote this scripture, had that revelation. He understood that if God was for him, if God is for us, who can be against us? Again, it doesn't mean that you'll have an easy life. It doesn't mean that you won't never face a challenge or go through fights again or wars. But it does mean that you can have hope. You can have hope because the God of heaven, the God of the universe, the God who created everything we know that's in creation today, is for us. He's got our back. We got the biggest backing in the world. He has stamped his approval on us. He has gave us our endorsement. He is for us. So I want you to take courage today, and whatever you're facing, whatever dreams that maybe you've shelved and put on the shelf and said, I can't do it, I don't think I can make it. I want you to remember. I want you to pick it back up and remember. If it's a God-given dream, if it's a desire that you had in your life to help others and to bring others to the same light that you've received in your life, that you can do it because God is for you. Maybe you're facing obsolete challenges, what you think are just crazy things, what you think are minute to others. It doesn't matter how small the challenge or how big the challenge. If you remember God is for you, then you can have hope. And it will help you get through those challenging times where you feel all alone. God is for you. He wants to see you prosper. He wants to see you successful. He wants to see you have life and happiness to the full. It says very clearly in John 10:10. It says that he came to give us life and life more abundantly. That means he wants to give us life more than we can imagine, till it overflows, and to other people understand the same very hope and love that we have. And the only love, the only place that love comes from is from God. I want you to share this video with someone, not because I'm trying to be famous or try to get the word out about me, but because I'm trying to get the word out about God. He has so much hope to offer in a hopeless and a dying world. I want you to share this because God is for you, and if He's for you, and if He's for me, what and who can be against us? Don't forget.